why does it concern them that people don't come back? When you have more and more people in your country and they have no work, that doesn't have any benefit. It's just making your country worse. I can see if it means like a lot of people are working in your country but they're all leaving and you have no workers, then yes, it's a concern. But when a lot of people are unemployed and they're leaving to get jobs outside the country, and some of them even send money back into the country. I didn't do that. I just say, you know what, F it, I'm going home.
What is F it?
F it means fuck it. Meaning that it's like when you're so mad, you take the paper, you tear it all up, you crumble it, and then you throw it in the garbage. That's F it. You're just beginning to write the story, but now it doesn't work out. So then you take it, you rip it, you crumble it, and then you throw it in the garbage can, and then you're so angry.
Look, I buy the ticket to go Thailand, and when they offload someone, they didn't return the money that I bought from the ticket. 30,000 pesos, right?
Yeah,
60.
Something around there.
They say everything has a reason.
Yeah, that reason is just to slap me. Bam, bam, bam.
Hi mga kachupa! Pupunta kami ngayon sa Goodwill. station and nagpapagas ang aking asawa. Ayan siya. Alam niyo mga kachupa, nung una kong punta rito sa US, iniisip ko, bakit kaya walang taong nag-ano ng gas? Di ba sa atin kasi may nag-ano ng gas? Naisip ko bigla yung weather. Tulad dito sa Wisconsin, bihira ang mga taong nagtinda sa labas dahil malamig ang weather dito. So, ang ginagawa ng mga ibang katulad nitong gas station na to, siguro sa Amerika lang na walang taong nag-a-assist dito. Kasi alam naman nila kung paano gamitin yung gas dito, ganyan. Kaya siguro wala silang hinahire na taga-ano ng gas. No, mga kachupa. Kasi nga naman malamig at saka ewan ko bakit wala silang ano. Kaya feeling ko nga ba't pa kasi natin tinatopic yan? Bahala na nga kayo. Kapunta sa topic na yun, tapos di mo kayang yun eh. Di mo kayang explain. Wala, natawa lang ako. Kanina pala, kami ng asawa ko, nagkakantahan ng mga gospel music, ganyan. Alam mo mga kachupa, since nagustuhan ko yung gospel music, parang hindi na ako bumalik sa mga kantahan yung mga rap music. Kasi di ba yung mga bata tayo, mahilig tayong tahin yung kanta ng mga kastakli, mga ganyan. Ewan ko bakit nagustuhan ko yun nung bata ko. Ewan ko. Pero ngayon parang pag pinakikinggan ko na siya, parang ayoko na. May sasabi ko rin na I feel changed na talaga. Na parang hindi na ako yung dating ako.
Sana all.
Parang Jesus changed me. Ano naman tayo sa natin. Wala lang, I just always realize when I look back my life, parang it's very different talaga mga kachupa. Wala lang, chika ko lang naman. Baka mamaya, ayun na naman tayo sa mo. I we're almost.
No.
Still far?
Maybe like 30 minutes.
Ang layo pala na ito mga kachupa. Pupunta kasi kami sa menasha. Menasha?
Yes.
Doon sa Goodwill ng menasha. Sabi ng asawa ko kasi malaki daw yun. So, try natin kung maganda talaga doon or hindi. Tapos pagpunta namin doon, wala naman pala kami nakakuha. 1 hour and 30 minutes yata biyahe doon eh, Novi.
It's only an hour to get there. We've barely been in here for 15 minutes.
15 minutes. So, let's go back to the song na.
Our journey has just begun. You can play it. If you guys had this much stuff in the Philippines, it'd be a popular place. Everyone gonna shop. Here we have a lot because a lot of people have leftover stuff that they don't ever use, so they just donate it. I think that is. Oh, that's a nice trash can.
Can I buy?
How much is it?
$6.
$6. Can we fit the bags in here? I think we can, but it's a little bit deep though.
mga kachupa, we're done for shopping at the Goodwill. And the one thing I like here, sobrang heavy naman na ito. Are you sure this one is good for your stove?
Yeah, that's fine.
I saw the McDonald's.
Yes, I can't turn that way. I have to go over here.
So, nabili lang namin siya ng $7. So, $8 pala mga kachupa. Kasi $7.99 siya. So, punta kayong McDonald's kasi parang umiinit yung ulo ko mga kachupa. Parang nahihilok. Siguro kasi naamoy ko yung utot ng asawa ko. I think I get headache because I smell your phone. Ito ututin to eh.
I don't know where it's coming from.
Na-noodle. So, bibili muna kami ng ice cream para lumamig yung ulo ko. Siguro sa ano to be? I think sa Sage. I think sa sunglasses because it's earlier. It's so bright. And then, I put it like this.
Sometimes the brightness of your eyes can cause headaches too.
Yeah, I think it's in my eyes.
Okay, ice cream and fries, that's it?
Oyo.
Are we using the mobile app at all today?
No, thank you.
Sige, regular
What can I get for you?
Just a vanilla cone and a small french fries.
Sakit talaga ng ulo ko. You didn't like any?
No, I don't eat anything. I'm not hungry yet.
I'm not hungry, but my headache.
I don't know if that'll help you with your headache, but you could try it.
Give me B,
What?
the sanitizer.
Hold on.
Because I've been holding some stuff. It's dirty.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you.
You ready?
Thank you.
Thanks.
My headache is gone.
You think so? Are you serious?
Favorite ko talaga ito mga kachupa.
Now we're going Walmart. And then we're going home.
This is so far. I don't want to go back in.
Well, just wanted to see what they have in there. Now we know.
Yeah. Just the same.
It looks big on the outside, but it's not that much bigger.
I think the Goodwill in our city is bigger. No.
It's about the same. I think it's about the same. That one just looks big from the outside, but in the inside, it's about the same. I think it just looks bigger because they probably have a big distribution in the back that's connected to it. That's where they sort all the stuff and, you know, they collect all the stuff.
I think the bigger one is the one that we went in Appleton.
You mean Green Bay?
Green Bay.
Yeah, that one's big.
I'm not makachumpa. Nawala agad yung aking sakit sa ulo. See? My headache is gone.
Maybe you just want the fried ice cream.
Ito talaga ang papasaya sa mga kachupa. $4. You only buy $4?
Usually it's cheaper, but they charge $1.69 for the vanilla cone.
In my book it's only cents, right?
Some location they charge more. I don't know why. Some location they charge cheaper. So their prices are actually not consistent.
Kasi ito Fahrenheit, ngayon dito medyo mainit. Kaya natutunaw na yung mga isda. Yung bata ako mga kachupa. Siguro mga elementary. Wala kaming pera mga kachupa. Kaya pag nagmamakdo at saka nagja-Jollibee kami, sa sa isip ko, sweldo, may sweldo. You know, when I was young, when I only eat this one when my dads get salary or sometimes
They buy you ice cream cone.
The price.
Your dad loves you a lot.
No, my mom always buy it for me.
Your mom always buy it for you. I think your parents love you a lot. When I was a kid, I didn't really get that much affection from my parents.
Because you're older.
I don't know. I guess I'm the middle kid. My older sister, she was the firstborn, so she had a lot of love. And then when I was born, Yarzi was born shortly after too, so he got all the attention. So I'm the one stuck in the middle. They always say if you're the middle child, then you're the one that you get screwed. You don't get anything. It's kind of like how I always tell Nick too, that if you're smart, it's good. And if you're dumb, it's good. But if you're in the middle, you're on your own. No one's gonna help you. Because if you're smart, you can help yourself. But if you're dumb, other people are gonna help you, so you're gonna be okay. But when you're in the middle, you're on your own. So it's gonna be tough for you. Everything in life is like that. Usually if you're in the middle, it's usually gonna be tougher for you.
I don't think so.
Because you're the last child, so you have a lot of love from both mom and dad. And your brother John was the first child, so he also get a lot of like help from, you know, your mom, probably your dad too. But Jason and Jessica, they're kind of like just in between.
I think the youngest is the most difficult job in their family.
Sometimes it is, yes. But they have their own pros and cons. If you're the oldest, it can be very tough too because you have nobody to look up to. So everything you do, you have to rely on your own. Like I don't have a big brother, so growing up, I had to figure out everything on my own. I had to struggle by myself because I had nobody to look to.
Yeah, but
And I couldn't look to my dad because he was never there. And even when he was there, he doesn't know anything either. So I didn't have anybody to look to. No role model, no guidance, no protector. If I got my ass kicked by other kids, that was it. If I got bullied, that was it. I had no protector.
yeah, I got bullied once. And then after I pulled their hair, they never got bullied me anymore.
But see, I didn't have that option. All the kids that bullied me were big kids. They were bigger than me. That's why they bully. Because they know that they can do it and they can get away with it.
Because you're skinny before.
Because I was small and I was skinny. You try to fight back, they'll just kick your ass. You can't do anything. You can't do anything. See the kids my size and my age, like that, the same like me, they're not going to bully me. They're not going to, because they know that if they do, they're going to have a fight.
Because before, the bully is very popular. No.
I don't know. I mean, some kids are just that way, I guess. I don't know why they like picking on the smaller kids, but they're just that way, you know?
I'm thinking if we have kids, I don't want to put my kids in the school.
Well, they're gonna have to. It's good that it's actually healthy that they have relationship with other children. Private school is okay, but a lot of times private school is not so good sometimes because then they don't have like a social life. They don't have involvement with other children, so they're gonna grow up to be very antisocial. So it's not good for them. Most of the time, the only people who have private school or home teaching like that, it's only people who live outside of the big city or they're like in a rich family and they don't want like their kids to like go to the public because then it's dangerous for them. Because your kid might get beat up or get kidnapped or something like that because they know you're rich. So that's why a lot of like high class or rich people, their kids go to either a private school or homeschool. So most normal people, they just go to public school. It's actually healthy for your children. So I would never put our kids in a private school or homeschool. Unless like they have like a special needs, it's very difficult for them to learn in public, then you could probably do homeschool.
Because I was thinking, I'm scared because if I have kids and then they go to school and then someone get bullied, then I don't want to kill that kid.
Well, that's something that is just reality that you have to, you know, take a risk on. And if it does happen, then your first option is to talk to the kid's parents. And if that doesn't work, then you could try, getting the teachers to fix the problem.
Or maybe our kids gonna go to the Philippines and they school there.
But that's not a high percentage, so you don't really have to worry too much. Not every kid is gonna get bullied. It's not a very high percentage.
Because I don't want my kids gonna learn from that it's okay to be a gay, tomboy, like that.
If you go to Philippines, you're definitely gonna learn that because it's such a big thing in your country. Here, it's not so big. They're trying to push it, but it's not so big. And since Trump became president again, they're putting all that away. They don't support any of that stuff. That's not supposed to be taught in school. We don't pay taxes for the teachers to teach our kids stuff like that. It's nonsense. You don't need to learn about that to survive in life. You need basic reading, writing, and math. That's what you need. Maybe a little bit of science.
Yeah, but is this country is the first one telling that there's a lot of gender, right?
Because those people are crazy.
Exactly.
They're so bored that they have nothing to do in their life but start making stuff up. That's just how bored they are. These people, if they're so bored, they need to go to countries where they have to suffer a little bit and work hard. Maybe they won't be so bored. But see, people come out with these stuff because they're just bored. Like their life is too good. They have nothing to do, so they come up with stuff that, that's like nonsense. And now that Trump is here, that's not going to be a thing anymore. He says they're passing a new law where the government will only recognize two genders. You're either male or female. It doesn't matter what you think. You can keep saying, no, my pronouns are this and that. They're still going to say, no. From birth, if you're a boy, you're a boy. From birth, if you're a girl, you're a girl. It doesn't matter. The government will not recognize your pronouns. So they're not going to play that game.
But in this country, it's allowed to get married boy to boy, right?
You can, but you're still identifying as a male. You can't say that, oh, I transitioned, so now I'm a female. It doesn't work that way. Your profile is still going to be male, so it doesn't matter. They're not going to recognize it. They're not against it. You can marry, but that's up to you. But you cannot change your gender. They're not going to recognize it.
Only in the Philippines they don't allow boy to boy, girl to girl.
Well, it is a pretty religious country, so if they don't allow boy to boy, they shouldn't allow girl to girl either.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make sense.
But here it's allowed, no?
Yeah, here it's allowed.
They call it free country.
Yeah, it's freedom, so you're allowed to marry whoever you want. That's entirely up to you. The government's not going to stop you.
Okay.
It's not, they don't like this whole nonsense of like 67 genders. That's just too confusing.
Nawala na yung sakit na ulo ko, napunta naman sa asawa ko. Drink water. You know why we have a headache? Maybe because it's the temperature, it's very high for us. Like, it's been so long since we got the hot like this. No.
I don't know.
Sometimes it's like that.
It's like, how you doing?
Oh, it was trying to pass.
Not if you see cars coming. That's taking a huge risk. If there's no car, you can do
It
it.
makes me scared.
Some people are dangerous drivers, so you gotta watch out for those people.
You told me before, when it's a pandemic, right? You told me that you're thinking to go to the Mexico, and then you can pass the border so I can go inside the America. And I was thinking, no, I don't want that. But we're already thinking about that, right?
Well, I said that we were gonna meet in Mexico because their borders were open already.
Yeah.
But we ended up not doing that, and then we planned for Thailand, but that didn't happen either, so it was kind of a waste. I wasted $100,000.
Yeah.
That's why I was kind of mad. I I've ever heard.
Because there's a lot of Filipino went to travel and then they don't go back home.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Why does it matter? That doesn't concern you. You know what I mean? It doesn't concern you.
They become TNT. I mean, they go to a different country and then they go work there and then they don't go back.
Yeah, but what doesn't concern the government?
It is the government concern.
And why does it concern them that people don't come back? When you have more and more people in your country and they have no work, that doesn't have any benefit. It's just making your country worse. I can see if it means like a lot of people are working in your country, but they're all leaving and you have no workers, then yes, it's a concern. But when a lot of people are unemployed and they're leaving to get jobs outside the country, and some of them even send money back into the country.
Yeah.
So I don't see why it's a problem. Like, why is it your concern? It's not a problem.
Because there's a legal way to do that.
That's up to the other country. Like, if you're going to Canada, that's up to Canada to decide if you can enter or not your country. Your country should not be the one to decide whether you can leave or not.
And then they say, oh, you look young.
Doesn't matter. The only country that's stupid is North Korea.
They say to me, oh, you look young. What if that guy you're gonna meet is they're gonna rape you or something like that? They're gonna get all your intestine and sell it to other people. they say that to
but
me.
That's not the government's job. It still doesn't benefit them in any way. Like North Korea, the only reason why they won't let their citizens leave is because if they did let their citizens leave, they would have no citizens left. Because they're a small country. They would have no citizens left and they would have no country. So they have to keep the people there. So they have a country. And those people, most of those people, they work for them. They work for the government. Like what they do is they send a lot of people to Russia to go work. That's how they get their money.
But you know, when you do that, when we go to the Thailand and you get there and then you go back home right away, I feel it's showing to me that you really looking for me, not to other girls. Because some American, they waste money to go Thailand to meet you, and then you cannot go there because you get offload. And some American, they go meet different girl and find different girl.
I could have easily.
Yeah, but
I chose not to.
Yeah, you
I could have just said that, you know what, I'm already here, I already waste money, I already took time off vacation, I might as well just stay and make my time here worth it. You know, but I didn't do that. I just say, you know what, F it, I'm going home.
What is F it?
F it? F it means fuck it. Meaning that it's like when you're so mad, you take the paper, you tear it all up, you crumble it, and then you throw it in the That's F it. You're just beginning to write the story, but now it doesn't work out. So then you take it, you rip it, you crumble it, and then you throw it in the garbage can, and then you're so angry.
But you show it to me that you really love me.
Of course.
I was thinking to my mind, this guy is really love me. He is willing to waste all the money that he has just to meet me, and then he go back to his country and meet me.
Yeah, and we were so close. We were just a couple hours apart.
Yeah.
Because I land in Thailand, it's very near the Philippines. And I was thinking about actually flying into the Philippines, but I was doing some research and it turns out they're not gonna let me get in. So even if I fly there, I can't get in, so I'll have to fly back. So that's why I didn't make the attempt to fly in, I just flew back.
Yeah, because our borders is closed that time.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a Filipino, you can fly in, but if you're a foreigner, then you can't get in. If you're already a Filipino and you have like dual citizenship or you coming to visit, it's open to Filipinos. It's just not open to foreigners. So that's why I flew back.
But it's okay because I think we wait like 2 months or 3 months.
After that, I think it was a couple months. I don't even remember, but it was a couple months, and then they opened. So everything kind of worked out. I just didn't think that your country was like that. So for me, it was just very disappointing.
But you know, even though there's barrier between us, they cannot stop us to, you know, get married, know each other, meet each other, make they cannot stop us, because if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, right?
Of course. I was just shocked that they did not allow you to leave. That's just like, I don't know, it's just like so mind-blowing that, like, why, you know? It doesn't matter. I mean, if you're not a kid, like in this country, if you're a minor and you're under 18, you're not allowed to travel by yourself. That makes perfect sense. But if you're an adult, no problem. It doesn't matter how you look, no problem. If you're confident to go by yourself, that's on you. The government has no say in it. That's why I said here we have freedom. In your country, I don't think so. You probably have freedom too, but you have a limited amount of freedom. Some things are determined by the government. If they say you can't, then you can't. Doesn't matter. It's ridiculous.
Because
really
look, I buy the ticket to go Thailand, and when they offload someone, they didn't return the money that I bought from the ticket. It's 30,000 pesos, right?
Yeah,
60.
Something around there, 30,000. It's just ridiculous.
It's just like,
it really is.
hello, if you offload someone, you should pay the money back, because they cannot ride the airplane.
Well, here they have something kind of like that too. Like if you buy a flight, and like for example, they have a schedule and you're supposed to be there and you miss your flight. Some airlines, they don't refund your ticket because they say it's your fault,
right?
Yeah, because you missed the flight, you didn't make it in time. But sometimes if the flight is delayed or something happened and they change the flight, then they give you a new ticket.
Yeah.
But if it's your fault, you're not going to get a refund. But that's the only time where you're not going to get a refund. Unless you buy insurance. Like if you buy like insurance for your ticket, so in case you're late or you can't make it, then you can get a refund on your ticket. But most of the time I don't buy insurance because it's like, why would I need that if I'm always there on time? You know, but in case an emergency happened and you can't make it to your flight, that's what the insurance covers. Or in case you're late or something like that happens. But most of the time, if you know you have a flight, you should start early, so in case anything happens, you're not going to be late.
Pag binabalikan ko talaga, if we go back there and then I felt the same feeling that I experienced that time, I feel like, you know, it's so headache.
I remember that time, I think it was your mom or your sister, they saying that you were crying, they didn't let you go, so you were crying and you went back home.
Yeah. I was crying because you're there already, and then you didn't meet me.
Yeah, we were both upset.
But you know, I'm still glad that
you were so happy, you were so confident, and then suddenly the guy says, nope, can't let you go.
just because I don't have job and I look young.
Yeah, but that shouldn't even matter, really. If you think about it, it shouldn't even matter. Like if I was the leader of the country, and I know there's a lot of poor people in my country, and they trying to find a better opportunity, and if they could leave to get a better opportunity, why would I stop them? I would let them. Like, what does it benefit you to make them stay? You're only making them suffer more. Why would you do that to your people? Only North Korea do that because they want their people to suffer. They don't want their people to leave. If they gave the option for their people to leave, guess what? Everybody's leaving. They're either going to South Korea or China. They're not staying in North Korea. It's no good. Don't understand why your country do that. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Maybe because they receive some news that when people go out to different country alone and they don't have job, someone's kidnapped them, something like that.
I understand all the trafficking and the human organ black market, all that stuff, but that doesn't benefit the government in any way. That is at your own risk. That should be entirely up to you at your own personal risk. So if they want to take a risk, that should be the freedom to do so. It doesn't benefit you to keep 1 million people in your country if they're not working and they're not paying taxes, they're not contributing or anything. They're just there. So to me, it doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah.
Like, say for example, if everybody is flying to Dubai,
Only in the Philippines.
if everybody was flying to Dubai and Dubai was having a problem because they have too many people coming in, then that's not your government's duty. That's Dubai's government's duty to say, hey, now we're not letting people in anymore because we have too many people. See, like the US, we have too many people immigrating, like, you know, from the southern border, that they have to close it. We have millions of people every year. We have too many people, and we can't, you know, help all of them because they don't speak English, they have no job skills, like, they, you know, they're not useful. They have no, you know, they don't know anything. So how are you supposed to take care of that many people? You can't. We don't have the money to. So that's why they have to close the border. So it's that country's job to do it. If China has a problem, it's their job to close their border, stop letting people in. Dubai has a problem, close your border, stop letting people in. It's not up to the Philippines to decide.
I already moved on, and again, like, I think God teaches to become more patient. No?
I don't know. But all I know is that, I mean, that is just ridiculous.
They say everything has a reason.
Yeah, that reason is just to slap me. Bam, bam, bam.
But did you move on or no?
Well, I've moved on, but I'll never forget. Like they say, you can forgive, but you should never forget. That way you remember.
Yeah.
So next time somebody go in a situation like that again, I'm just going to tell them, nope, don't do it. You're going to get F'd. Now that I learn it, I keep it. So if I see anybody or my brothers or my family or anybody going through it, then I'm going to tell them that, nope, don't do that. You have to wait. You want her to fly somewhere else? That's not going to happen. Because they're not going to allow her to leave. They're going to say, nope. Even if she's 50 years old, they're going to be like, nope, it's your first time. You can't go.
50 years old.
Doesn't matter.
But when we go to Singapore, there's not a lot of question, right?
Well, it's because, you know,
I'm with you.
Yeah, it's because you are not going alone,
Yeah.
and I already have experience traveling, and I don't know why they didn't really make it too difficult, but I guess, like you said, you are traveling alone, and it's your first time,
Yeah.
and you don't have a job, so I don't know.
And then when we go to Singapore, I have job because they
Yeah.
ask my ID.
Okay, that probably has something to do with it too, but still, it's like, that shouldn't matter. Like, if you want to find a job abroad, why are they stopping you from doing that? See, that's why the Philippines has a lot of problems and they're not success, because they doing these kind of stupid things. If you would just give the people the freedom to better themselves by traveling, if you want to find a job abroad, let them. That would actually benefit your country, because say if like abroad, he start working, he send money back to support his family, that's more money circulating in your country.
Yeah.
It will stimulate the economy. So that's actually a good thing. So for them not to allow people to do that, to me, it's just ridiculous. Like, why do I need to go abroad if I already have a good job, I have ties to my country, and everything is good? Like, why do I need to go then? People go abroad because they want to make better.
No,
Most
I think,
of the time.
You know, now I understand. They do that. They do that because they trying to do the right way. Because if you go to the different country and you just go there as a tourist and then you do the work.
Yeah, but that's
difficult.
not.
It's
yeah,
different.
but that's not up to your country to decide. That's up to the destination country that you're going to.
I guess for
Like
them
if-
it's
like if
just
you-
helping other country. I guess.
If they're making money off of it, then I guess I could see it. Like, say if France was having problems with too many Filipinos going to the country, and the government of France say, okay, we're gonna pay you $1 billion every year for you to tell your people, or, you know, keep your people there and don't let them come over here. then I would get it. That would make sense. But if they're not paying you, why are you doing it? It doesn't benefit you in any way. My people come first. So if it benefits my people in my country, I would let them. Unless I already have a talk with the other country, like I said, they didn't let you go to Thailand. Let's just say the government of Thailand and the government of Filipino, they have a treaty agreement that, hey, you don't allow your people to come here, we're going to pay you to keep security, then it makes sense. And plus Thailand, it's not that big of a difference compared to the Philippines. So even if you were to go there and you work there and you make money, it's very similar. So there's absolutely no reason to go there for financial gain. Most people who travel abroad to make money, they're going to like the Middle East, they're going to the UK, they're going to the US, Canada, because that's where the money is. You go anywhere else, it's very similar. You're not making anything. So there's just no point of going there.
I just feel like, why are they doing that? Why they make people difficult to their life?
Yeah. Well, that's why I said that if I was the leader of the country.
But it's not our...
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
It should be up to the destination country. Like, for example, you're going to Thailand. It should be up to the Thai government to decide whether they're going to let you in or not. So if you fly there and they decide they're not going to let you in, then you fly back. But the Philippines should not stop you. Because I'm pretty sure that if they would have let you flew, the Thai people would have the Thai immigration would have let you in, because we had all the paperwork done already. Everything was legally done. Perfect. Everything was perfectly done. There was nothing wrong. The only thing that went wrong was in your country, because I didn't research it. I didn't look it up because I didn't think that they're going to do something like that. I never even thought of it. I didn't even think it was a thing. You know what I mean? I didn't even think
it's just US?
I didn't even think that. No, in most countries it's not like that. That doesn't even exist. The only country I know that do that is North Korea. Like, you're not allowed to leave. You're not. The only time you're allowed to leave is if the government approve it, and they're sending you to Russia to go work, because they need a lot of workers there, so they use the North Koreans to work in Russia, and then the money that you make, the government collects it. You don't get it, but the government gets it. And then when the government get the money, they send a little bit of that money to your family. So then you do it to support your family. That's how they do it. And most of the time, like if they send you there and you try to run but you don't work, or you trying to escape, or you using it as like escape, then they're gonna kill all your family. That's how strict it is. So they keep your family as like a ties to the country, so then you're not gonna run. Because if you run, your family gonna die. Not just your family, all your grandma, grandpa, nieces and nephew, everybody that's connected, they all gonna die. So if you do it, you're risking everyone that you love. So if you're in North Korea, if you're a single man,
so difficult.
Yeah, it is. But that's how they do it. That's why, that's just how they are. But if you're a single man or single woman and you don't have family, then you'll never get the opportunity because you have no ties to the country. But if you have something to lose, then yeah, Kim Jong-un will let you go work abroad. But you don't get to keep the money you make. It goes to the government. That's how they make their money. They enslave their people.
I think those officers that they offload me, he get fired already.
Well, it doesn't matter now. But like I said,
kasi bro, makachupo, sabi pa naman niya sa akin, no, baka magtatrabaho ka doon.
One day they're probably gonna get some karma too, where they want to do something and then they're gonna run across some kind of a roadblock and it's gonna destroy their plan. So the universe always finds a way to balance itself out. If something is unbalanced or set incorrectly, it'll find a way to balance it.
Yeah.
Because everything in the universe, the way I understand it, is there's negative energy and positive energy.
Yeah.
And if there's too much negative or too much positive, it's going to find itself to neutralize it.
And the Bible said, if someone bad things to you, you should pray them to be blessed.
Well, God said, I don't remember if it's from the Bible or from Jesus, but vengeance is not ours to take. It's vengeance belongs to God. that no matter how bad something happened here on earth or in your life, you don't take revenge, because like they say, revenge is best served cold, right? That means that people who take revenge, they have no love in their heart. They have no remorse. It's all hatred. It's all, evil. So that's why they said revenge is best served cold. So vengeance does not belong to us. God will take care of all of that, because if he sees that something is not right and it's not balanced, he will set it straight. I believe it now.
But I remember there's a Bible verse that someone did
Yes,
bad
there is
things
something like that
to
too.
you.
Yes.
You should pray them to bless, not to get karma or
If
something
they
like
hate
that.
you, you show them love.
Yeah.
If they curse you bless
curse.
them.
Yeah, something like
And
that.
if they slap you, you turn the other cheek and let them slap that one too.
Yeah. Kaya sa mga kachupa, pagka may kaaway ako or meron mga taong hindi ako gusto, pinagpa-pray ko na lang na sana i-bless sila rin ni God, na para hindi na sila ganun mag-isip or hindi sila ganun gumawa ng masama, yung mga ganun mga kachupa. Lagi ko sila pinagpa-pray na kahit na ginawa nila ako ng masama or they did something bad to me.
Oh, and one more thing. If they hurt you, then you pray for them.
Yeah. Kasi before, when I'm not Christian yet, I'm so mad to those people that hurt me.
But why do you think Jesus teach that? He teach that so that you cannot have hate in your heart and you
Yeah.
can learn love. And eventually, if you pray for them one day, maybe Jesus might be able to open their eyes and open their heart, open their mind. And like they say, when you do so good and you do so kind, you show the shining example of God's glory. And sometimes it's so good that it can change even the worst people.
Yeah.
Because they see that why you're so good.
It's true.
Yeah, it is.
Like, for example, someone did bad thing to me. And I still give her love, show her love, Like, I still be friends with her, something like that. And then I'm still kind to her. Even though that she knows that she is not good to me. And I'm showing my love to her, sir. She gonna think that, oh, why this girl showing love to me even though I hate her? So sometimes they figure out that, I think that's the Holy Spirit gives some thoughts to them that why this girl, even though I did something bad to her, she gave me good things back. That's why I think God teach us to love each other.
Yeah. So he's saying you not just love your neighbor, but love your enemies too. Treat others how you would like to be treated. Judge others as how you would judge yourself.
Alam mo kachupa, I admit, God always tests me. Because we remember that my phone, I'm not using iPhone yet. My phone is my ex phone. My ex gave it to me, right? And I keep handle that phone very gentle because that phone is almost broken. I always go to the repair shop because it's always broken. So one day I found the phone, my neighbor's phone. I found in the street. So I was thinking maybe God was testing me. So
You found it on the ground?
Yeah, the ground.
Okay.
In front of me, like I'm just walking on the street and nobody is in there, no
Okay.
people. Like I can just get that phone and put it on my pocket.
Yeah, somebody probably put it in their pocket and it slide out when they didn't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they sit down and the phone slide
Yeah.
and they fall.
So in my mind, that I think God was testing me if I'm gonna get this phone or I'm gonna return to the owner. Cause no other people in there. It's in my neighbor too. And I was thinking that, oh, my phone is almost broken. And this is God's gift. Kasi my phone is almost broken. And at that time, I think that phone is Samsung. It's so nice.
Yeah,
Like
that is a very nice phone.
I'm about to get, but I decided not to get that phone. So that, oh, there's a phone there, maybe it's in our neighbor. So, you know, instead of I'm getting that phone, I just tell to my neighbor that, oh, there's a phone there, that I didn't take that phone because I think that God have better plan for me to have a phone. So I got an iPhone, diba? Better than Samsung.
Better than Samsung. Samsung is good too, but iPhone is the top notch.
Yeah. Wala lang, na ano lang ako, na I think God always tests me.
The only thing I don't like about iPhone is they don't have an option for SD card, so you cannot expand memory if you wanted to. So they force you, if you
To
want
buy.
more memory, you have to buy a newer one.
Every month.
Yeah,
You need to
you need to upgrade a bigger one, bigger
Yeah.
memory. So that's one thing I don't like. And then their security is very high. So if you're trying to copy files, it won't allow you to, or you cannot remove it. So that's a little bit annoying to me. But it's supposed to be for a good benefit. Security is pretty good, so I mean, that's why it's expensive, because their tech is good too. They have a powerful processor. They have a high quality camera. So it's good in a lot of ways. Their batteries are good too. Like the Android batteries,
The camera, videos.
yeah, it's not very good, so you have to really take care of it, because if you don't, if you always overcharge it, they don't last. And she always charge it when she go to sleep, right? Because she never unplug it. She always trickle charge it. They call it trickle charge, because when you do it like that, then that means it goes to 100%, then it stops charging, right? And then when it goes back to 99%, it charges again. Then it goes back to 100, and then it keep going 99, 100, 99, 100, 99, 100. They call that a trickle charge. When you do that, you destroy the battery. So then only after 2 years, because she always do that, the battery won't hold charge no more. Like she would take 2 hours to charge it, right? It's 100%, and then she would only use it for maybe like 1 or 2 hours, then it's almost empty already. So it won't hold charge. And then I started researching on it, and then I found out what the problem was, because she keep trickle charging it. See, like my Android that I have now, I never trickle charge it. So even now, my battery is still very good, even though after 5 years. They still hold charge very good.
Yung phone niya, mga kachupa, LG, tas sobrang bagal. The battery is good, but it's so slow.
So slow because the processor is old.
Yeah.
In the beginning it's fast, but over time the processor gets older and older and older, so then it's weaker and weaker and weaker, so now it's slower and slower. That's why I say I need a new phone, because it doesn't have a high-end processor. It's just a very cheap processor, probably made in China, mass produced.
Because the iPhone, they have a new something like you can upload, like update your iPhone. Like for me right now,
A lot of the update is just for security purposes.
No, it makes you faster.
I don't believe so. You can't make it faster by updating your software. It's only mostly security purposes and software update, so it runs more efficient. That's all it is.
Okay.
The speed really comes down to what hardware you have inside your computer, your tablet, or your phone.
Are you IT before?
Hmm?
Are you IT before?
Well, I know a lot about computers because I'm into that. I have a certification in computer literature, so I know a lot. I know enough. I wouldn't say I'm an expert, but I know enough.
Okay. Andito na kami mga kachupa. Malapit na kami sa Goodwill na naman tayo. I said we're near in the Goodwill.
I said, what? We're in the Goodwill?
I said we're near at the Goodwill. And then I said, I think I love Goodwill now.
A lot of people like Goodwill.
We have a lot of things to talk already. When we're gonna do the question games? Tomorrow?
The interview?
Yeah.
Maybe when we have the time. Viewers are high demand, and maybe we'll do it sooner, but
I think.
you have a lot of content to do, so it's not in a hurry.
I think all my audience, they're getting tired because I always do shopping. We should do the question, so to know us better.
Yeah, but do they ask? If people don't ask, then even if you make it, it's not interesting because people don't care. They're not going to watch it. It's okay for shopping. some people do the same videos over and over and they get millions of views.
Yeah, they love shopping too, but
Some people
they
just
want to
do-
know us more.
If they want to, then just ask. Ask and you shall receive.
Ayun na ako. You said that. What you do?
If she asks and I see that it's important and it's emergency, of course she will receive. But if she just asks, like, just to see if I'm gonna answer, then I might say, well, unless it's important, then yes, I'll always help you. And of course, I will expect you to pay me back if you want me to continue to help you. And if you don't pay back, it's okay too, but that'll be the last time.
Pero na ano lang ako mga kachupa, kasi ang akala ng ibang tao, okay lang mangutang ka ng mangutang sa taong nasa ibang bansa. Pero hindi nila alam, nag-i-struggle ka din. You struggle too. They thought that we're rich because we're living here, you have a job like that.
That's like the biggest misconception. Like a lot of
Yeah.
people think that U.S. citizens are rich, but I can tell you, we have a lot of poor people here too. Just because you live in the U.S. doesn't mean you're rich.
Okay, we're here na mga kachupa. Hanggang dito na lang yung ating vlog at gagawa na lang ulit ako ng vlog. Thank you so much for watching this vlog and I hope you like it. Yung mga pinagchismisan namin, sana intindihan nyo.
Alright, bye-bye mga kachupas. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Bye-bye!